Dorian, I'm concerned about. Was it really her idea for me to come and visit?
Yes, no question.
Then why does she hover over me every single minute, terrified that the world is going to end if I say the wrong thing to somebody or vice versa?
I think she just wants you to have a nice visit, to go smoothly.
Not if it means avoiding any real progress. Kelly, I worked so hard to come from a darkness that I thought would last forever. That's why I came to visit Landview, to do more work with Dorian, to see if we could resolve some of our old issues. And with you, to give you a sense of what's made me the way that I am.
I want that too.
But don't you see, Dorian is preventing any opening up. I mentioned the game, and it was as though I burned her with a fire.
You know, I would like to hear about that. What kind of game was it?
It was make-believe. There were a lot of different versions, but the rules remained the same. Dorian was always the wicked queen or the cruel stepmother, and I was Cinderella or Snow White.
Like the heroine.
More like the victim.
Did Dorian hurt you?
No. And that was the strangest thing. I'm still confused to this day. Dorian never once laid a hand on me. She only would pretend to do these terrible things to me.
Well, that is weird.
And she would say, "Scream! Scream!" And then she would order me to shriek as if she had hit me or knocked me over. And her face would be this mask of intensity, and I would be so scared of her that I would have to play along.
I don't get it.
Neither do I. And the strangest thing of all would be what she would do next. Every time we'd play the game and she would get caught hurting me, she would never explain. She would allow herself to be punished, even though she'd never hurt me at all. Why would she do something like that?
Makes sense. What doesn't make sense is that you're still sitting on that couch and not on your way to the palace. You don't want to be late for Ian, do you? No. I better go. Good night, Mother.
Have a wonderful time. My best to Ian.
Have fun. I thought we agreed we weren't going to get into it.
Well, that was your imagination, Dorian. In fact, I never agreed. The day that I arrived, I told you how badly I wanted to get through our issues.
We don't have any issues.
We have a past.
Which is over and done with.
Not if we haven't made peace with it.
Oh, please, spare me the psychobabble.
You were always so brave and so strong. Don't let fear get the better of you now.
If looking forward instead of backward is your definition of fear, then fine, I am afraid. But if I had let myself dwell on every miserable event in my life, I too would have ended up in an insane asylum.
You're strong, but be careful. The past has a way of making those strengths a weakness. And if you're afraid...
I am not afraid. I am not afraid of the past or anything else.
Well, neither am I. Not anymore.
Dorian. Scrunch up and pretend I pushed you. I hate this game. You know the rules. Lie down. Now scream. Ah! I said scream. Ah! Louder, louder!